Stuart, it's been 3 weeks since our last update. Quite a lot has happened between now and then. We've had a friendly start off against Newton Green 17s.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that one?
Not great. We knew they'd be good, and the purpose was to go and get game time for boys. But it's probably like I said to them afterwards in that one that the same happened last year, and I think we probably some who came in probably didn't harbour the opportunity as best they could. I don't think our mentality was right either going into it. I was seen as a friendly, probably seen as a training match where the team that played against were excellent, as we knew they would be, and they kind of taught us a lesson. But the positives was we did get minutes into boys. We got minutes into boys that maybe not play as much. I think my issue is that whenever you turn up training matches, I want us to be as serious as we can and go and take them as kind of important as we can. Nothing in our preparation changes for a friendly, and I probably would have liked to see that more. It's probably one of the players we've been, to be honest, but they lose a lot of sleep over it. But we did say to the boys that these things can't happen, and whenever you turn up and play, you need to apply yourself properly. So, no, probably the worst performance we've had this year, friendly or not. But we didn't lose a lot of sleep over it. But certainly the boys told you can't turn up and play like that.
And then you moved back into league action with a home game against Whitehill.
Yeah.
We noticed a friendly goal to get man of the match that night.
Yeah. It was, Finlay was outstanding. To be honest, I think that performance in general, we played really well within both boxes and we created a lot of chances. There's a number of opportunities where we've gone one on with the goalie and he's either made a save or we've no made him work. Between both boxes, I thought we got the ball out really well. I thought we created a lot, and it's probably the best we have been against a good side to go and get the ball forward. We created enough, but the big difference between the two teams that night were Whitehill were better in both boxes. I think two were set from a set piece, I want to say, and kind of errors kind of lose the points, but. I've got no issues with that. We learn from it and we move on. But I felt we were good. I thought Finlay got man, as you say, Finlay got man of the match that night. Headed everything, kicked everything. I think it was excellent. He's someone who I think I've seen huge improvements from when I seen him last season playing for Haddington on the 16s. He is better on the ball. He's comfortable on the ball, but he loves to defend. He's aggressive when he defends. He's one of our standouts so far this year. He's doing really well. So disappointed to lose, but I felt for spells we were really good. We just probably lacked that kind of, not nastiness is the wrong word, but kind of being a bit more street smart and picking up second balls and just winning tackles, winning headers. I just didn't think we were great on that side of it. But football wise, I thought we were good. Just need to get better in both boxes.
And the games didn't get any easier the following week away to high-flying Penicuik at the top of the league. Yeah,
I'm sure we'll go on it, but the league's so competitive, which is really good. We were good again that night. We changed shape and we had Daniel on one side, Cam Richardson on the other. Yashu played for the centre, so we changed shape and I thought we were excellent again. I felt first half we should have been ahead. I felt the goalie made an unbelievable save on the crossbar from Callum. Daniel's had one he's dragged across the goal and had one at the front post. I think Callum's hit the bar for a cross in the first half as well. So I felt first half were tremendous, really good, defended well. Second half we get a goal. Mikey Barfoot was playing for us that night. He scores a good goal, good link up for Jack Clark as well. I thought we deserved to be ahead. I felt kind of a point in the end was a fair result, considering after they did go and score, I felt they battered us, absolutely battered us, and they probably hang on a wee bit. And to be fair, throughout the game, Jake's made saves. Jake's made a great save and a free kick in the first half. I think if points for a fair result over the full game, but it was a really good game, really good advert for under 20s football. The neutral was good, but not great for the last 10 minutes. Try to hold on, I think.
And Callum Richards, like you mentioned, was probably a standout performer that night.
Oh, he's outstanding. I feel a wee bit for him as well, because I think like even last season probably and even the start of this when we started, he probably has been playing in a shape that maybe, or in a position that probably doesn't suit him against Penicuik, and again we'll go on to it, but 1v1 against defenders, you won't see anyone better. He's outstanding, so he should have scored at least one that night. Goes put off a great save, but he was outstanding. His attitude's great, he's positive in possession, and he made good decisions in terms of when to try and beat players and when to go past. So it was excellent.
And then the game that's just happened this weekend at home to Tynecastle, a comfortable win.
Yes, in the end, I felt first half we probably did have 7. I think I had 7 shots, 5 goals. Which is clinical, and probably often people would say, well, you probably didn't deserve to score 5, but the chances we created were great, and I felt some of the football we played in terms of creating those chances were excellent. I thought the second half we weren't great, but when you're going at half time at 5-1 up, or even when you go 5-0 up, it is hard to stay motivated. It's hard to keep that intensity going. Said that to them afterwards. I think second half we can be a lot better. But I'm not going to shout at them and swear at them for that. The boys have been brilliant so far this year, and even football wise, I think we've played some really, really good stuff. Albeit, I think also we've been beating Whitehill in that wee spell. We've drawn games, but the football we've played is really, really good. I think being a bit more clinical in front of goal, and I think not defend the box better, because we have been good, but just wee errors and things. I think we get us more points. But I can't even up until this point. I can't fault some of the football we played. It's a lot different to last year. We played a lot more football, created a lot more chances for playing through the thirds. So no, it's a good 3 points in the sense that Tiny had beaten Whitehill the week before, and they're a good side. They're well coached. So I'm happy with that. I think we could be better second half, but I say it's hard to always kind of keep that same intensity. Like for example, against Dalkeith, it's not easy. And we had a lot of changes, a lot of boys carrying knocks, a lot of boys not being well, like kind of last couple of weeks bugs going about. So happy getting the result, and happy the goals we scored as well.
Popping up with 2 goals that night was Harry Clark, and you got given the man of match award as well.
Yeah, Harry's played right back, left back, as a 10, as a deep line midfielder, as an 8. I mean, he's so versatile. He used to play up front when he was younger as well. He's literally played everywhere. And he's probably the epitome of what you need in a team. Like, you need a player who can do that. I think it's often seen if you're able to do that. It's probably, I think players sometimes see it as a negative. They don't just have one position that you play everywhere, but his technique's ridiculous. And even actually, I think his second goal, it's a great piece of football. It's a great finish, kind of on a volley. But how many times do you see that getting sclaffed over the bar, or boys leaning back and going over the fence? Like, so. No, I had a great game, and I think probably a few raised eyebrows probably see him play in that area, but he's played there twice before, I think, at 20s, and he's done well. But he's so versatile, and to be honest, that night in general on Friday, I think, like, obviously Thomas played left back, and there's a few boys who kind of played in positions maybe they wouldn't normally, so probably shows where we are at the minute a wee bit, but with injuries and illness. So no, I'm really happy seeing in general Friday, and I'm pleased with Harry, because again, those 2 goals are important at that time in the game as well.
Never at the running at Christmas time now. We've got 3 league games: Edinburgh Community, Musselburgh and Haddington. Not any fixtures don't get any easier.
Nah, I know. Even in the Community, I think they were 3-2 with Penicuik until about 2 minutes to go. The other 2 will take care of themselves. 2 slowly in derbies, so we can't get the boys up for them. I'm worried. So. Big run till Christmas, 3 important league games. I've said that to them through there. I think go and get positive outcomes, and in them I think we won't be far about this year. I think we have had diversity of boys missing and boys injured, and I think, for example, we've not had a top goal scorer fully fit since we played Arniston back in September. So that hasn't helped. We've had boys in and out because of kind of injury and unavailability, so it's not been easy, but we're setting up the opinion now, kind of be all in until Christmas and see where we are. Kind of in the Community's next League One, which will be the focus, but we know how good Musselburgh and Haddington will be. They're above us for a reason, or have been above us for spells for a reason.
And what's the sort of general census around sort of yourself and the group with the current league form and the league position?
I think we all feel that probably And whilst it's not the be end and end all, I think we've seen with boys going into the first team this year, that is ultimately the end goal and what we want. But I feel we probably could be higher from where we are, and in terms of performances, I think we probably not want being higher, but I think we've played well in a lot of games this year, maybe haven't got the points we have. I felt the first 2 games of the season we lost the first 2, which probably didn't help, and since then we've kind of won. We've lost 1 in the last 8, I think it is, which is good form, but by any team. But I think we've played some good stuff. I think we're a settled team. I think we will kick on again. I don't mean that in terms of just playing one team all the time. I just mean the boys being available all the time and getting rhythm themselves and keeping the jersey themselves. I think this group have got a lot of potential this year, and we'll quietly go about our business and go and try and hit the goals that we set at the start of the season.
And to break up all the league action, we've got a home tie against Livingston United in the League Cup. What's your thoughts on that one?
Not a difficult game. I think I say that every time, but there are obviously in the West region a new team for this year, 20's. I actually looked to play my friendly in pre-season, but didn't happen. It'll be good. I've seen they've had some good results. They've had some tricky ones, but I think they're sitting 3rd in the West region, so another good one. And I say to the boys all the time, it's you work go as far as you can in cups. That's probably why the Whitehill one early season was a bit disappointing, but we're still in 2. We're still in the knockout, not the knockout, sorry, the League Cup and the Challenge Cup. So we'll go as far as we can, and then this will be round 2 because we've got a bye in the first round. So looking forward to it. It's a new team to play, which is always a nice challenge.
And we've seen a bit of movement in the squad as well. Noticed that Declan Hannan went out on loan.
Yeah.
What was any reason behind it?
Yeah, I think I've got a lot of admiration for Declan in terms of it'd be easy to sit there and just moan and just be frustrated, but I spoke to him maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago and just listen, how do I get you back playing? I think I'm one of the only coaches around that have three goalies, but 3 goalies of that quality and calibre, all really good goalies. I said to Declan, probably isn't fair to go and play you once every 3 weeks, and likewise with the other boys for the time being to get you fit. The thing he needs is go and get games. So he was really mature about it, and I said, well listen, let's try and get you on loan. So I've tried to get a few places, but I seen an advert come up for Preston using the goalie, so I spoke to Stevie Laidlaw and he went along and happy with the scene. So played his first game on Friday against Nitton for Preston, and Alban counted quite well, so it's good. So he'll be out there till the 31st of December, so we'll see how he gets on, and we'll re-evaluate at Christmas. I'll after his loan anyway, but ultimately want him playing here at Dunbar. He's a Dunbar player, but the important thing for him after having 2 6-week injuries is just go and get playing again, because he was excellent last year for us alongside Jake. So get him playing, and his loan, let's see where we are basically.
And just one final thing on the squad, we noticed that there was an advert that went out for trials. Are you still looking to add quality to the squad as well? I
think at any level, no matter what you're at, I think you need to add players or just keep topping up. Obviously we lost Connor a wee while ago just because of work and things, and we've got injuries at the minute, and we've got unavailability, and obviously when you've got boys going to the first team, which is what you want to have be able to bring boys in as well. I'm conscious this squad have got players 04, 05, 06 and 07 this year, which is kind of all but 4 eligible age groups. So next year we need to add to that if we're losing 04s potentially, and add to the squad and make it bigger again, add the quality. So I don't think you ever stop recruiting at any point in the season and stop looking at players, but yeah, still looking. I say boys are interested if that's just kind of a new challenge, or either 20's are playing kind of 17s, 16s, it must be 16 start of season, but if they're interested, and please get in touch with that post.
And just finally from us, Stuart, your moustache hasn't gone unnoticed. Is it a Movember this year, is it?
It is. Can't believe I'm going to support on this in my birthday month as well, but no. So the 3 of us, Jack, Ryan and I, we're all kind of doing Movember this year, and I think it does have an important message. Whilst the boys are welcome to have a nice giggle at our tash. I think it's, we put a post out a while ago, but I think being kind of 16 to 19 and that kind of age range that we've got just now, it's no easy, and I think it's become harder, certainly since we were that age, although it doesn't seem that long ago. Pressure of social media harder, and it is important to look after each other. I think we've got a good group. and we're lucky to have James Stout as well to kind of, if boys need or coaches need to speak to. But I think it's important to raise awareness, not just for that, but kind of for testicular cancer and kind of prostate cancer. I think probably before I did Movember, I think it's the 4th time I've done it, 3rd time, maybe 3rd time that I've done it. I probably didn't have as much awareness of kind of testicular cancer and just looking for signs, symptoms. If that helps boys, or even just helps boys speak if they're struggling with their mental health as well, it's really important. So we've always said doors open and things for boys to come and speak to, but they can see a visual kind of reminder, or a visual kind of representation of kind of men's health and looking after yourself. It's really important. So I'll put the link and things in the post for this, but yeah, so if anyone would like to donate, please do. If not, just share the post, because that's what it's all about, just raising awareness for kind of men's health, both testicular cancer and prostate cancer, but also positive mental health.
It's a very good message to have out there. So thank you for the update, Stuart, and good luck for the upcoming games, and we'll speak to you soon.
Top man, thank you.